Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you. And welcome back to Tries Through Breakdown. Break up, no break through breakdown, through break day. Into darkness. Okay, so I just came from the dentist. That's so funny. I did have like whatever it's called. Like you need to open the teeth, remove it, and then kinda close the teeth for some time. So yeah, I can speak, of course. If I ended up not speaking, maybe I feeling blood coming out of it or something regarding that. So in case we're doing rounds and I stop speaking, that will be the reason. So yeah, so free time at night, that's cool. What? You going out? Doesn't look like you are hitting the bathhouse. Just come back quickly. Damn delinquents running around doing us day, please. Easy there. I won't be long, trust me. What you doing out? Doesn't look like... Okay, I'm sorry. Victor's really come into on across the street here. Wish he won't run that big mouth of his so much, but I like how he's kept true to himself. It all tastes the same as it did decades ago. Used to be a little brat like you, actually, but he's grown up now that he's got a good family.
This feels relaxing.
As you should. Aww. I'm gonna catch a cold sleeping there, you know. I'm not sleeping. Mom is gonna read to me tonight. Aww. Went and took herself out. Paulette's right there, so she will keep an eye on her.
Alrighty.
I'm not sleeping. Mom is gonna read to me tonight. Our regular fill up the place for our evening shift. I do wish they take it easier on the spirit though. Oh, that reminds me, you will pull up earlier tomorrow, right? Yeah, at around 6:30. I'll wake up you, Miss Up, if you need me to. Thank you. I'm sure she'll try to wake up on her own, but you know her. How about I cook you breakfast tomorrow in exchange? That'd be really nice. Sorry for all the trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Just make sure you get plenty of rest yourself, okay? Yumi looks awfully tired, so I think I'll put her to bed earlier tonight. I recommend you to do the same with your big morning tomorrow. Don't keep yourself up all night. Roman, I think you have quite enough. You should go home and get some rest, okay? Let me get you some water. I'm fine. Let me drink a little of my... I ain't in the room. I recognize that bike.
Sorry to bother you while you're out, but still, I'm glad I caught you.
I only know one woman that looks and sounds like that. Good to see you, Hermes.
Evening, Arkwright. Don't think I've seen you since I took on that little delivery job earlier.
Guess so. Thanks for that. You were a big help. I don't think I asked you to come pick anything up tonight, though. I can be going suddenly this young, so what's up? Your CID buddy had something he wanted to give you. Say it was thanks for taking care of some wanted monster, and that he was throwing in a little something extra like you asked. Here you go, all yours. An arts driver? Nice, that will come in handy. Hell, I'm surprised he took me seriously. Not that I'm complaining. I don't know what the deal is between the two of you, but it's probably a sign that he trusts you enough to rely on you. Anyway, my job here is done. Thanks for getting it to me. I appreciate you doing that on a night like this. All in a day works. Actually, there is something else I wanted to tell you since you're here, Arkwright. I just started a new special delivery service I'm offering only to my most loyal customer. If you need food, meds, weapon, whatever you ask, I'll run out and grab it for you. Sweet deal, right? Yeah, that's really convenient. Of course nothing's free. I still expect a commission for my trouble, and it had only be stuff that's available here in Edith. But if that works for you, just hit me up wherever you need something, and I'll get it straight to you as soon as humanly possible. Got any questions? Nah, all's clear. Expect me to take advantage of it in the future. Looking forward to it? Well, I don't want to keep my next customer waiting, so I'll get going. Good night. Oh. I don't need to go to the desk, now that I think about it. Who's awake at this hour? Oh. So Harry was up to his old pranking games again. Then after pulling one over you, he flew the coop on his bike? That kid's got no shame. I know, right? I wasn't about to take that line down, so I threw a bucket at him, and it landed clean on his head. But get this, he still got away, even though he couldn't see where he was going. Like, oh. I'm not even sure who the victim is anymore. In all seriousness though, thanks for keeping him company. You are the one reason Harry doesn't feel lonely. Oh, don't mention it, sir. You can always count on me to keep an eye on him. And Mark. He's been playing all day. That's good to hear. Old towns always has these peppy, colorful characters, and my boy's no exception. I'm deeply grateful to Sheen as well. She really has her stuff together. She's almost like a second mom to Harry at this point. Harry hasn't had a mom since he was really little, and Mr. Hawker always has work, so it's hard for them both. I guess compared to that, I have it easy, so I shouldn't complain about having to look after him. They both look so happy when they're asleep. What makes boys so carefree? I take this, hold you like that. Harry, let me play too. Oh, what's up, little guy? He's gone. He's running off toward the... Not my business. No, it's your business. It's a cat. Maybe it's a friend of Celine. Oh dear, I forgot to buy my medication. Father Time is taking me to task. I'm afraid. I found it difficult falling asleep too. Perhaps I should start taking some sleeping pills. I could stand to take some vitamin as well. It's what a quieter would say. I'd much rather stick to protein I have gotten into weightlifting recently, and old age can't stop me. Well, no, but your bike can. Oh, I'll be fine, but thanks anyway. Oh, okay. Right. Time to close up shop. I gotta that inventory and then put everything away. Just what does that boy get up to? Night after night, he's out doing Adius knows what. Oh, don't mind me. If you find something you like, let me know. Cool, thanks. If I recall, her kid's 8-ish. Probably best for me to keep my nose out that. Oh, wait, please. Aw. Usually Carol's home by now. I guess she went straight to Riverside for Jess' concert. She never missed a show. Talk about passionate, right? I hope Jess catch on to her eventually, for her sake. He can be a bit, well, oblivious to that kind of stuff. Maybe I should give him a little nudge. Wingman for Carol, perhaps? Jess and I go all the way back to school. We even share a dorm room. So I come to learn how dense he is. My sister advances just bounce right off that thick skull of his. Maybe I should give him a hint or two, but well, maybe not. No. Let Jess be Jess. Let Jess be Jess.
This feels relaxing.
And they say a concert. Is he the concert now?
The goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
Oh, Father, about my idea for Sunday school session. Ah, yes, I do recall you mentioned that. I admire your patience, Miria. I'd be happy to implement that class the week after next. Really? You will? Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Father. I'm sure you will do just swimmingly. I will. I may be missing something. Oh, I thought I had... Well, my idea was I wanted you to be the guest teacher for that class. I mean, the children adore you. Surely they will appreciate a class from you, right? I understand. That said, I'm not sure how my popularity will translate to teaching ability. But then, what is life without new experience? I will consider this a challenge of some sort. Sign me up. Sister Miria is blessed with a truly kind heart. She does something get ahead of herself or misinterpreted a question, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. To is human. I feel a pressure to perform in kind myself. I should find ways to improve. Oh, I'm just over the moon. I can't thank Father Nikolai enough. Normally he's reading and playing with the children. I don't know much about his teaching talent though. Still, I can't wait to see what kind of class he will put on. Pam. Oh, back again? Didn't you have a long soak this morning already? Something must really be on your mind, huh? I feel for you. I will lend you an ear whatever you... Just let me know, okay? Thanks, but like, who are you? The manager of the snack bar? A stuff over your head? Oh, shut down. I mean, it's okay? I know a lot about growing up problems. It's paperwork, isn't it? I bet it's paperwork. Wish you weren't right about that. Oh, your face is panicking. Make sure to stay on top of all that paperwork now. Well, that's gonna be mad if you miss rent. Hey, I know. Kid knows too much, damn. I just wrapped up the checkbook and all the old regulars are behaving themselves. So I got time to work through the sales slips. They are changing the taxes around this year, so I gotta make sure I do them right. Man, this stuff gotta be freaking you out, huh? I go to the to the stress, you know.
Alrighty.
Welcome to Laguna.
That's the stuff. On top of the world.
God damn, you scare me.
Come back anytime.
He's blasted. That's for me. When Anya gets so good at mahjong, she rack up some buying like nobody business. To think we taught her how to play, we have raised a monster. Our poor wallets. Wow, total shell lockings across the entire table.
Alrighty.
I miss the days when Anya was still green. We just had her around to fill the table back then. We used to give her candy for coming up to play. Now we can't stop her. She just soaks up math and numbers like a sponge. We don't stand a chance against her. I want to see Jess. Upstairs? Curtis, how are your studies going? Only 3 questions, huh? That won't do come exam time. You need to figure out how to improve your pace. I know, be quiet. And could you stop picking in every hour? It's really it throws me off. I'm just trying to make sure you don't get distracted. I'll bring you snack if it helps, so keep it up, understood? Jeez, mom really been a pain in the ass lately. Do you understand me? I expect full marks on your practice test. This will make or break your future, young man. If nothing else, think of your mother. Oh, she shut up. She even worse than she usually is, serving me up the wall. Okay. Sorry.
Off we go.
Hey detective, good to see you. Off to patrol the shopping district? You never catch a break, do you? Yeah, I feel like I'm always swamped with work. Being a detective isn't as easy as it sounds. But at least these patrols give me chance to run into hot babes like you, so it's not all bad. Is he hitting on us? This guy's a walking, talking department scandal in the making. What's wrong? Why you two get all quiet?
Alrighty.
Okay, I may be single again, but that just means I'm a free man. Now, time to start meeting some new people. Did they just throw at me? Nah, I must be imagining things. I hear this guy's got a new girlfriend every month or so. Something's wrong with him. I always thought this guy was a gross playboy. Now that I talk to him, turns out he is a gross playboy. Shocking. Oh wait, did they give me like something? I thought I got like black shade or something.
Please step on up.
Good evening. We still have a little time before our last call, so please feel free to take a seat and relax. I try to stay open late so that those customers who need a place to unwind after work or school can come here should they please. Now that the weather is starting to turn cold, I'm looking forward to serving my customer warm, soothing cups of coffee. People tend to look down on part-time jobs, but you can actually learn a ton from them in my opinion. I hope my brother considers it one day of this. He doesn't have to become a part-time pro like this big sister or anything. His perspective on things could just use a little tweaking, that's all. He's going through puberty, so I can sympathize. Nothing like having a smoke while reading some comics after a long day at work. I never buy business magazine because they make me think about work. I read to unwind. Alright, it's time for me to head home. Wait, what? It's already that late? I always lost track of time when I get invested in good comic magazine. Super curious. Now there's a film with some meat on its bone. It's more or less a thriller, but they did an excellent job depicting the duality of human beings. It certainly wasn't perfect, but I will gladly take it over the cheap fluff that's being churned out.
Good grief.
I thought it was home. Yeah, it was morning.
Droplet of paradise to intoxicate more than the sweetest of wines. Discover the inebriating world of show business.
When it comes to criminal, who have been making a splash around Edit lately. The first one that comes to mind has GOT to be Grimcat. She target evil corporation and corrupt official. And she's daring to. She sends a calling card to all her targets. The most interesting part, they say she's not even in for it money. She's just out to explore wrongdoing and save people who are in trouble. Another thing about Green Cat, she had a so-called declaration published inside a tabloid at one point. We can know for sure if it was written by the real deal, but maybe she's nothing more than attention seeking. Always possible, I guess. For some reason, who's supposed to be a well-intended thief, Grim Cat can be on the show side, but that's all part of her charm. According to my book, she's always stirred up trouble during two other periods about 24 or 25 years ago, as well as around half a century ago. The author theorized that maybe the title's being passed down, but it's kind of like Riksha. Oh, wow. Oh, Chen, why do you have to finish your work so soon? I thought you were gonna be late, so I brought you some food to surprise you. What a waste. Hey, that sting a little. I worked really hard to get out earlier so we could sit down and have dinner together, you know? Not that I don't appreciate what you did. Thanks, San. Wanna grab something else on the way back? I've been busy pitching in with the other section in the paper. The demand for stories about ethnic tensions in Calvary is through the floor. Yeah, that's enough of that. Come on, Chen. Let's eat something somewhere and go home. Why do people make my brother write for other section of the newspaper so much? He's supposed to be in charge of the book section, but he said they have him written about racial tension and stuff for the news desk too. Even the economic section bugs him for work. I feel so bad for him. Maybe it's because he looks like a guy who's too polite to say no to anyone. I really would have preferred to be done with my work by now. Unfortunately, the other editors like to think literature section guys like me have all the time in the world, so they hostile their crap on me. The news section especially bad. I ended up hearing about things I really would rather not know about. Well, that business for ya. It seems I have some time to kill until my dinner with the senator. Now, what to do in the meantime? I get along well enough with the Patriot League senator, but compared to the previous administration, they are much more tight-lipped. They won't utter a word about the matters pertaining to the presidential office. There's a dense air of secrecy surrounding all that.
Well,
The Tyrrell Times is a media organization with a lot of history behind it. It's probably the most trusted name in news within the Republic. Lately we have been partnering with other entities to get our work on radio, online new broadcasts and outdoor screens. In case you didn't know, the Tyrrell Times has been in business for over a century. We supported the Democratic Revolution when that took place. In fact, Editor-in-Chief Sullivan's own grandfather is said to have been in charge of reporting on Sheena Dirke himself. Isn't that amazing?
alrighty.
Oh.
Alright.
Is he vomiting? Well, look at you. I'm sure a good-looking guy like yourself could use some equally attractive company. Hear me out. I can take you somewhere with a lot of gorgeous girls. They absolutely love to have you. You in, pal? Oh, you must be a barker. Sorry, I ain't in the mood for anything like that. Go try your luck on someone else. Wow, cool as cucumber. Even when he's shooting me down, the girls go crazy over you. Well, when you are in the mood, come talk to me, my man. I can set you up with our VIP package. There aren't supposed to be any adult business around here, but I guess that doesn't mean there can be some operation under the radar. If there is one thing our girls have got, it's amazing hips. They know how to twist and move them just right, and the sounds that they make with those silky, soothing voice of theirs. You gotta experience it for yourself, my man. And I'm not just saying that to get you in the door. I mean it.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie!
Oh crap, I've seen 3 movies tonight and it's almost curfew back at dorm. But I can't help myself. Salvatore Gotic's movies are all just so perfect. I never get tired of watching them. And Nick Marcel's performance is so eerie, yet captivated and super curious. Screw it. I got nothing to do tomorrow. I'll come back to the theater tomorrow morning and hang out for as long as I can. Oh, no, no. Sorry. Sorry.
Suppose I should go home now.
Oh. Hey, Kaohan, you know the customer who booked the entire hair salon? Yes, what about it? It kinda bothers me that I never got to do any serving that entire time. Did I do something wrong? Was I rude somehow? No, you were fine. Well, it sure seemed like something was going on. It's bothering me the heck out of me. The fact that he was serving upper management could only mean one thing. He must be one of them. That will explain why he always looks on guard. Kohan, hey Kohan, are you listening? I will take your order wherever you're ready.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Let's see.
Welcome back, Mr. Arkwright. What brings you here of all places? Haven't you had your dinner by now? Don't ask questions you already know the answer to, lady. Oh, did Cow get you in a snippy mood? Poor thing. When he asked me to order that dried fruit, I was wondering what he needed it for, and now I have my answer. I'm not one to take sides on this thing. Cow and I come from different families, but I know this much about him. He can be very persuasive man. From what I have heard, it's customary for the 8 elders who run Heywin to come for each of the different families. If I had to guess, Maya's probably at the same level in the organization as Hao, but she doesn't serve the same role as him. It's not like I care to know the inner working of these people, but I've been eating alive in my dealing with them if I didn't. I'm not one to take side after all. Chao and I come from different family, but I do know how he can be very persuasive man. I hear Langport is quite a rowdy city these days. You sure you don't need a little insurance going into a place like that? I'm fine. This is already a pain in the ass and we haven't even started. I'm sure he only gave you such a challenging job because he knew you could handle it. Oh, you may also be interested to know that we have a pair of intriguing guests on the second floor. Hopefully they enjoy their time with us. We always aim to please. Who? It's time to announce the result, Junior Bracer. Roy Arnold from the Republic Harvard. Congratulations, you passed the test. We are hereby recognize you as being qualified to serve as our senior bracer. Thank you, man. I'm relieved. I was worried that what's going to happen at the end. And you should have. It's tradition for the instructor to wrap things up with a good hard punch for the examine. You sure took it like a champ, I'll give you that. You got some growing to do still, so keep working at it, got it? Right, I won't let you down. That's the spirit, keep it up, that attitude, and you will turn out to be a fine bracer one day. Eat upgrade, today's on me. That's really nice of you, I appreciate it, but there is one thing that's bothering me a little. This is Seiyu in Hesohunt, isn't it? Is really such a good idea for people like us to be here so out in the open? What are you talking about? You're still worried about that? Do you realize they already vented us as soon as we walked through the door? Says who's to say we didn't also come here to do a little espionage and see what the other guys are up to. What? You got to be kidding me. I had no idea that's what you had in mind. You play a lot dirty than I thought. Don't worry, those guys won't harm a thing. This is all pretty educational in its own way. Think I'm ready to turn the heat up and go somewhere a little hotter now. Okay. For a moment I thought it was going to be Zin or something. I'm not going to the movie theater yet.
Let's do this.
Riverside is where I can find the... okay.
All the lights, they're passing by, and all of my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before